Hey everyone, Tiger Extreme here with a little update regarding SimCity almost a year after the release. Um, Electronic Arts and Maxis have recently released a update for SimCity that enables offline play. You were was almost starting to think it wasn't going to happen, but here we are. So I'm just gonna dedicate this video to a short demonstration on seeing how it works, how the single player works exactly, if it works, because that's another matter entirely, of course. So let's just have a look at the offline play. You can, of course, you can log in with the launcher when you start up Origin and stuff. And I actually did a little test to see if you can actually boot the game without internet. Because knowing EA, it might be a little thing they, forget about. But you'll be happy to know that I was actually able to log into Origin without my internet connected. I was able to boot the game without the internet connected. And you get this little fancy offline launch screen that has removed the ability to choose a server and just locks you in, offline basically. And then you get into this screen and you can pick the single player mode, and it just switches the game over. Your little icon here turns black because you're offline. And you can start playing as usual. You can start a new region, you can create a new region, you can play an active one. And I've made 2 cities in this region which I used for testing a little bit. You can even save, which we'll get into in a minute. Just gonna load up this offline city for now. Alright, so here we are. I've been working a couple of hours on this city. It's a casino city, at least it's supposed to be a casino city. Casinos have been somehow fixed since I last played, because when I played the last time, I had a real big issue getting my casinos to be profitable, and now they're all profitable, all 3 of them. So that's a nice side note. But the important thing is the offline play. The offline play basically works exactly the same as the online play, except that you don't have this little social icon in the top corner there. I don't think you have any of the achievements and challenges that you have in online mode. So you can't really earn achievements, which is kind of odd in my opinion. Just because you are playing by yourself doesn't mean you can't earn the achievements, in my opinion. But I'm sure there's some design reason for that, probably because it was too much work or whatever. Laziness in other terms. So yeah, that's missing. Challenges are missing, but those weren't really utilized anyway. I've played on and off this game, and I've never seen a challenge active in all the time that I've played. Not during the launch, not during launch events or special events, whatever. So that's not really a big loss. Leaderboards, of course, are not present because you're playing by yourself. But the big feature, of course, is that you can save the game. You can save the game, and you can save the game as a different save. Let's call it Tiger 2. So we have a different copy of the city. Or maybe the region. I think I saved the entire region under a different save now. I'm not sure how that works. I'm gonna check that out again. Note, original region will remain at last saved point. Alright, so I'm actually saving the entire region as a copy, not just one city. Which is useful to experiment a little bit and stuff. So let's put this to the test and nuke the city to the ground. Gonna maybe an earthquake. Oh, you can only do 1 disaster at a time. Okay, fair enough. Out of all the things I picked, I had to pick the stupid UFO. That's really not any fun. Go kill something. Kill a building. Please? No? You're just gonna abduct people, okay. So yeah, I wanna level this city and just see what exactly happens when we reload it. Actually, I'm just gonna reload it now. I'm not gonna wait until this stupid thing goes away. Okay. I can save the game, that's all fine and dandy, but how the hell do I reload it? That's... okay. Exit the main menu. Yes, I want to leave the city. Maybe it saved it in another slot or something. That would be fair enough, but still. Yeah, it saved it in another slot. So this is the one I just nuked. And this is the one that I... well, no, this is the one that I just nuked. And this is the one that's still in one piece, if everything goes according to plan. Hey, and everything is back to normal. It's amazing. So that means you no longer have to fear a nuclear meltdown, and you no longer have to fear the natural disasters and stuff. This still, of course, doesn't work when you play online, because, well, you're playing with other people most of the time, and that just wouldn't really be fair. But for when you are in a place without internet, or in a place that you know, you don't want to go onto the internet for whatever reason, you can play the game offline, and that's amazing. It's something that was finally implemented almost a year after the game was released. But let's be honest, I mean, this is, of course, it is an improvement, but if we're all fair, in all fairness, this should have been in the game at launch. This should have been in the game at beta. I mean, the game should have been designed around offline play and not around online play. Online play would have been, of course, online play is fun. I've had fun playing with a couple of other people in a region, and I have to admit that with this small city size, sometimes it's more fun to play with multiple people in a region than it is to play alone. But I can understand the desire to play in a single player mode, and more importantly, without internet. I have the luxury to live in a country where internet is basically all around you. You can't really go anywhere without being enabled on the internet. Every house has internet. On the street you have internet. In the train you have internet. You have internet in your car, for Christ's sake. But you know, if you're on a long flight on a plane somewhere and you want to play some SimCity to kill the time on a 10-hour flight, then you know, it's nice to be able to do that. But yeah, it should have been in the game a long damn time ago, just like bigger maps should have been part of the game a long damn time ago. But yeah, well, it works. Offline mode is now a thing, and for everyone using it, I wish you the best of luck with it. I personally prefer to play online, actually, even though that usually means still playing by myself, because people just leave their region and never return. But yeah, small improvements are small, but most welcome. Thank you, EA, thank you, Maxis, for still supporting this game even a whole year after release. That's for a lot of games from Electronic Arts, that's quite an establishment, I think. Thank you for watching this brief video on the offline mode of SimCity. Please subscribe if you want to see more, like the video, and I'll see you some other time. Thank you, bye bye.